Come on with it. Come on with it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are we live right now? We are. Get excited. Come on with it. Oh, dang, it was live all that time? That's crazy. Come on with it. That's crazy. All right, man. So free game Friday, right? Let me send this text out to everyone to let them know that we're here. Because we are live and direct from the mix right now, right, gentlemen? Right. All right, come on. Yeah, my young boys in the mix. Say what's up, man. You got to say what's up. You feel me? Wham, there it is. Oh, you see you? I see you. Yeah, man. So free game Friday, man. Today we talking about procrastination. You feel me? And I know it's a lot. I know that it's deep when it boils down to it. A lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people in general struggle with, dang, I got the Cheerios commercial in the joint. That's crazy. Let me get that out of here. I don't like the copyright joint. That's drawing. But yeah, a lot of people struggle with procrastination, you feel me? But we're gonna get started in a second though. I'm gonna just I'm gonna play this music for y'all. Then we're gonna come through. We're gonna come through with the sauce. You feel me? Get excited. Yeah. Like music, young music, got that motherfucking much like music here. So why do you think go back to it? Nigga dropped the bag in the door with this one. Never wife, never whore with this one. I'm a store with this one. You fucking with the boy with more bottles than a steak store. Got some pig for the price. You can feel cold inside. I'm always breaking that spanking man that just spells. I'm allergic to taking L. Pushing all of these smells, accessories make a killer. When you talk how I do, bitches eat that shit up like dinner. I'm trying to stay a couple of steps ahead of these niggas. I'm thinking they competition, but really they never winning. After the new beginnings, even though I be spending, I keep it word in my heart. So the devil don't catch me slipping, don't got it, then I'm gonna get it. Fly tracks in my imagery, fly stepping in picture, the juicy guy like so I be who I be. That's me, that's Juicy J, nigga. And shorty know she better say the juicy. You gotta know if you stay bogus. Can't nobody never say that you was on some broke shit. Get your money made. In the rain, sleet, snow, when it's sunny, man. Picture everything moving, the lurch in the bag, the cash in my hands. I just betting on these niggas with their bags on the stand. And they forget on my hands. So when you every cash you end up dropping on your man too. Merch like dating is the motivation. Hate in the field. I never got time to chill. Got that merch, y'all know work with the motherfucking price. Assuming the sale, give them the bag before they buy the shit. You know me, man, I'm the best that ever did this. Anybody coming at a jail want a picture, yo. I said ridiculous, live and breathe the system, so that's me. I'm fulfilling, never leave my family alone like Joe Pesci. I was in wide on the field with a new guy, break the ice, and do shot of bitch. Them niggas they do buy up. You get a letter bill, if she count 1, 2, she could give real. Never know who you might run into. It's merch life. When I come for the loot. Either way, it's LOA, you hold it, and it's going to. Down the block, I'm a dummy, you can't stop it. Even though the combines and maximize my mind. You gotta know that you stay focused. Can't nobody never say that you're just on some broke shit. Get your money made. In the rain, sleet, snow, when that Sunday made. Picture everything moving, alerts in the bag. Got the cash in my hands. I'm just betting on these niggas with their bags. Understand, got it in my can too. I really cash you end up dropping on your man too. Where it's like, and been to hell and back. The soul bottles without the boxes or even the can. I started with a $20 bill and made it a stack. Shout out my nigga Tony Rex, got me on that trip. There's no future in that, so I can do with the bag. The more seeds you plant, the more food you have. And if the grass look greener, you gotta water your own. Because the answers meaning don't mean she gonna let you mark. That's why I stick to the script. Play the script like a coin. Anybody, even price for a phone, it'll give you nice what I'm told. And if I'm right in the know, if a girl can't alone, I bet you if they going home, it goes from my ambition. No intense is ridiculous. How I finish that sentence. Every time I leave out with a bag of bottles, goes in the city. So I be who I be. That's me. That's Juicy J, nigga. And shorty knows you better say that juicy. You gotta know if you stay focused. Can't nobody never say that you was on some broke shit. Get your money made. In the rain, free snow, and when it's Sunday, man. Bitch and everything moving. The merch in the bag. Cash in my hand. I'm just trying to know these niggas with their bags. They got they really my hands too. I mean that you end up dropping on your man too. Merch guy.
Get excited. You already know. It's the merch god himself. Oh, it's the little merch god too. By the way, get excited. You already hold up. We gotta get him one of them things too. You already know. My young boy is in the building. Get excited. This is Asai. Say hi, Asai. Who that? 40? All right, the box out there. Pass me the box. Pass me the box. It's out there somewhere. Lana had it. Yeah, my other young boy asking for more Cheerios, the honey nut kind, you already know. Get excited, man. But today it's free game Friday, right? It's free game Friday, baby. So you about to get this free game, man. I appreciate you. You already know. You about to get this free game. Let me give him this Cheerios real quick. All right, bet. Get excited. You already know. Yes, sir. Cheerios is in the mix. This is not sponsored by Cheerios. I do not own the rights to Cheerios. Nothing like that. Get excited. But yeah, man, free game. You good? You wanted a Cheerio? He probably wanted one too. Hold up, I'll be right back. Hold up. All right, bet. Free game Friday, man. I couldn't stop procrastinating until I did this. Well, what did you do? What did you do, Merch Life J? Man, listen. It's ironic that I'm procrastinating right now, too. It's crazy. But that's a different way. Now, I couldn't stop. So first of all, when it comes to entrepreneurship in general, when it comes to anybody that is doing for self, anybody that knows that you pretty much got to be the person or the reason or the one that is guiding your life through actually doing stuff when you don't feel like doing it. You feel me? And a lot of times people fold to that. People succumb to that comfortability or that complacency or that wanting to be, wanting to not have to work as hard as they thought they would. You feel me? As an entrepreneur, I know I'm talking to somebody. Get excited. I know this ain't just helping me. I know I'm talking to somebody, but when it boils down to it, bro, you always, let me full screen the situation. Wham! That's fire. Y'all can't see what I'm seeing, but it's fire. So yeah, when it comes to procrastination, man, everybody deals with it no matter what you do. I don't care if you're a 9 to 5, or if you're an entrepreneur, if you I don't care what you do, bro. Everybody deals with procrastination in some form or some fashion, right? So what do you do? Like, what do you do to eliminate procrastination, right? And I pretty much have a basis of like 3 main things that I do to eliminate procrastination, to totally get rid of it. You feel me? To make sure that when it's something that I really want to get done, that it gets done. You feel me? And the only way, I'm gonna tell you like this, the only way that these 3 things don't work, it's only one way that they don't work, and that's if you don't do them. That's if you don't do them. That's the only way they don't work. Get excited. All right, so bet. So the first way that you eliminate procrastination is immediate action. Immediate action. As soon as you think about something, as soon as you got that thought and you're like, oh, that's fire, do it. Do it right then and there. Do it as soon as you think about it. Don't even give it time to be like, I gotta plan it out. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure I got the materials. I have to get this ready and that ready. No. We're not trying to hear none of that. We're not trying to hear none of that thing. We're not trying to hear none of that. If you can't actually do exactly what you're thinking about doing, then you have to do some type of activity, you have to see some type of measurable gain with what toward the goal that you actually want, right? So for example, if you, my friend, if you would like to, I don't know, build a clothing line or something, right? And you like, but Merch Life J, I can't print the shirts out right now. I don't got the stuff. I don't got the vinyl to cut it to put it on the shirt. I don't got the heat press machine or whatever the case may be, right? You can go into your phone or into your electronic device and you can create the design. And if you already have a design, you can create 20 other designs. There's something that you can do that could be a measurable gain towards your final goal. There's something that you can do that's going to put in towards what you actually trying to do. So immediate action is the first way, right? Get excited about that. And then on a regular tip, like when it's something that you can do, you just got to go ahead and do it, bro. You have to dive in. It's just like going swimming. It's just like going to a pool, man. It's just like when you about to get into a swimming pool. You don't want to stick your toes in it to see if it's cold. You don't want to just come up to the pool and dip into that joint slowly. Right, Chunky Man? You don't want to do that, right? You want to dive all the way in the pool. You want to put your whole body in that temperature at the same exact time. Why? Because the longer the slower you introduce your body to that temperature, the longer it's going to take your body to adjust to that temperature. So you're going to be cold the whole time you're swimming. So if you take it slowly and try to do it step by step, you're going to be freezing up. You're going to be messing up the whole time you're doing it. But if you just dive in and you take all of the temperature at the same time, your body will regulate at the same time. And then you will be at a regular temperature when you're in the pool the entire time. So now you in that joint cooling, you just chilling, you know what I'm saying? You swimming, you feel me? You got the fins on, you out here and stuff. You feel me? And everybody's like, oh man, I thought it was gonna be cold. And you're like, no, you see what I'm saying? I'm just chilling in this joint. Because you put your whole into it. You understood that you had to fully submerge yourself. You had to fully submerge yourself into whatever it is that you get into. Fully submerge yourself in that thing. Get excited. You already know. Dang, I can't even see the comments on my dad. Looking at the Zoom. But yeah, get excited. You already know. In the way, yeah, swim class 101. And the way you do that, right? The way you submerge yourself into entrepreneurship is you first of all, you want to live on a constant learning curve, right? The first thing you want to do is you want to put in all of the mental power that you can into whatever it is that you do. You want to study that craft. You want to get inside. Yeah, you want to do it Mo, you definitely want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But because experience is the best teacher, no matter what. You can go to a million classes, but until you do something with your actual body, you'll never know what it's like to actually do it. Get excited about that. I appreciate that, Mo. You already know. And basically after the fact, hey, what's up? Yo, you got a pocket. But yeah, man, so basically what you want to do is you want to fully submerge yourself into it. You want to study the craft. You want to get as much knowledge behind it as you can. You want to actually do it as much as you can. Get as many hours practicing in that thing as you can. If you're trying to be a pilot, you need to be in the air every day. If you're trying to learn how to drive a car, you need to get in that thing every day. As soon as you wake up, you need to be driving that car. You're trying to beat this video game for your Twitch account so you can get such and such amount of followers. You need to be playing that game every day. I don't care about that schedule. Go on a game binge. They're going to love it anyway. Get excited. You already know. So basically, immediate action is the first joint. You feel me? Now, we're going to move on to number 2. We're going to move on to number 2, but I got to give my young boy some Cheerios real quick. And I'll be right back. You feel me? Get excited. So yeah, I'll just play this quick selection from Merch Life Entertainment, and then I'll be right with you folks. Get excited. Look, impact over income. I fly by in the Tesla. I'm riding about to get my crypto with the extras. My Instagram on income. I go live and get checks up. They link up with the evil. That bestseller, I'm next up. The bait teller, I'm next up. Tell my baby mom my check's up. I'm walking around with my chest up. Merch like friends, get your best up. Make a check, but I am the author.org. Come and tap into the course. Let me take you on a tour. Publish your book and learn how to do more. Hands like that explanation. Get out my chair. Trust your book, five, just another brother. And I ain't out here with nothing but a public life. So judge your book, five, just another brother. And I ain't out here with nothing but a public life.
And I ain't out here up to nothing but I publish some. A nigga try to write your story and go tell him something. But I'm a fucking pipe and make him do something.
Yo, how you feel? Get excited. You already know. It's the merch god himself. We about to get into number 2, man. Immediate action was number 1. So we was talking about, basically, if you just tuned in, thank you for coming to the YouTube channel. Like this John, subscribe to this John. You already know. Get excited and come through and learn some more and have some fun with us, man. You already know. So the second John on how to eliminate procrastination. You feel me? Because everyone experiences this, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a parentpreneur, whether you got 12 kids, 1 kid, whether you out here, whether you the general manager of a restaurant, or you got some, I don't know, man, whatever you do, man, whatever you do, if you're a construction worker and downtown City Hall or something, like whatever you do. But the second John is be prepared, man. The second John is be prepared, man. You gotta be prepared. You gotta be prepared, right? So even if you on the fly with it, like number 1, right? Even if you take an immediate action, as soon as you thought of something, right? Hold up 1 second. Yes, Lionel Bear.
Having a Cheerio in my hand. Then the baby go come up close and do this and do this.
Hey, ate the Cheerio. Crazy baby, right? Yeah, man, get excited about my babies. You already know. So yeah. So you gotta be prepared, man. Even if you're doing it on the fly, right? Even if you're one of the people that you just started this thing and you like, bet Jay said immediate action. I'm about to take action right now. When? Even if you're one of those people, it's not hard to still be prepared after you start doing something. Now, hold up. Wait a minute. Let's take a look at, let's examine this statement. Let's examine this statement, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on with the green screen. All right, bet. Let's examine this statement, ladies and gentlemen. It's not hard to still get prepared after you've already started doing something. What do I mean by that? Remember I told you that with the immediate action, the one thing you really want to get into is studying your craft and being able to understand what you're doing, even after you start doing it. Being prepared means that, because knowledge ain't nothing until you use it, right? Like knowledge doesn't mean anything until you do something with it. Cut it out. What did you? Yo, Liam, leave him alone. Yeah, so knowledge ain't nothing until you actually do something with it, right? So you can go learn, you can go study your craft, you can go take classes on what you do. You can go do as much of that as you want to. But until you apply the pages that you have read, until you start using the skills that you learn, until you start doing the activities in the real world that you practice in those classes. The older one's messing with the younger one. I don't know if y'all can hear them, but get excited. You already know. But chill with the air horn for now. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you already know. So being prepared, man. Once you get the knowledge after taking the immediate action, once you get the knowledge after studying your craft, once you get the knowledge after you done took a class and you done bought a course and you done purchased somebody's ebook and you done learned a little bit, once you take that class, you want to go use that information. You want to go actually do it in the real world. You want to go actually practice on people. You want to go fail at it. You want to go learn from your failures, and you want to go improve upon those failures, and you want to go back to what you read and you want to reread it again, and you want to utilize it again until you get it to the point where you believe that it is where you want it to be. Get excited about that. That's being prepared right there. Now being prepared, right? Also, it doesn't just mean, all right, so it's two sides of being prepared, right? It's two sides. It doesn't just mean that once you take the immediate action and you start to learn about your craft and then you start to utilize that knowledge to better your craft, because the first time you do something, your immediate action is not going to be as good as the 35th time or even the 350th time. You see what I'm saying? Every time you do it, you're going to get better at it. You should at least get excited. Yeah. If you're utilizing the knowledge that you grab, right? So it's not just about that. There's also a different side to being prepared. What's the other side, you say? The other side of being prepared is doing something that you've already had planned, that you've procrastinated on, that you now know you need to take immediate action on because you watched this video on the Merchcast YouTube channel. Get excited. Like and subscribe. You already know. Thank you for coming. And then once it boils down to it, the preparation that you have to take for the stuff that you already were doing in the past, or that you didn't finish, or whatever the case may be, is not going to be as tedious as you would think it is, right? All right. For those who don't know what tedious means, I mean, it's not going to be as a slow process, as very annoying, as like, it's not going to feel like work. You feel me? Because you've already started this. You were already doing this in the past, and you just didn't bring it to fruition completely. Now, when you dip back into it, and when you bring to life what you already had, creating new is going to be like something fun for you. It's going to be like something you enjoy, right? It's going to be like something that you, and I don't even really want to say something like eating like a strawberry cheesecake or something, because I don't know if you eat cheesecake or not. You feel me? I like, you know what I'm saying? I like strawberry cheesecake. You feel me? But no, what's up, man? But yeah, I'm just saying, it's not going to feel like work when you go resurrect something that you already started doing, right? And that's the other side of being prepared. So number 2 is to be prepared. Remember, number 1 was to take that immediate action, man. You got to go right at it. As soon as you think about it, as soon as you get that thought, you're like, oh, bet, that sound popping. I need to make that happen right now. Not tomorrow, not later on, not yesterday, right now. Do it right now. And then once you do that, you want to start to get prepared upon doing what you've already done, because you can only make it better the more that you learn about what it is that you're trying to do. Get excited about that. The other side of being prepared is always making sure that the things that you started, you can go back and finish, because you now know about taking the immediate action. Get excited about that as well. And now the last one, number 3. Number 3. Y'all ready for number 3? Say number 3. That's you pretending to be him. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah. So number 3, right? Number 3 is, first of all, after you take immediate action, there are going to be obstacles. Of course, there are going to be things that try to stop you. There are going to be those same excuses that you used before when you didn't do the things that you stopped doing when you started doing them, right? That I talked about in the be prepared step. And then when you do start doing it, it's going to be reasons why you shouldn't get prepared. It's going to be like, oh, the class costs this amount, or the book costs that amount, or the YouTube channel, the YouTube video is free. Like there's always anything you have an excuse for, there's always a solution for it, right? And the reason I'm saying that is because number 3, after you take immediate action and be prepared and you see all of those obstacles, number 3 is to have no excuses. Number 3 is to have no excuses, bro. I'm about to just take this going on. Get excited. Get excited, man. Yes, mother. I'm gonna let you know, all right? I'm gonna go back in there. Huh? Give them material or two. Okay, there you go. Go. Right, you gonna cover your mouth when you go? Okay. All right, go ahead, Lana, close the door. Taking something in, or you leaving them in here? All right, close the door. Yeah, so number 3 is have no excuses, right? The best part about having no excuses is really the fact that once you start doing it, once you take the immediate action, once you start to prepare yourself, once you start to go back and look at the other things that you didn't do, and you begin to reupholster that, and you begin to like reignite it and start doing that again so you can finish it, it's really all going to boil down to, do you really want to do it or not? Like you're going to be tested. Like you're definitely going to be strung about, if you will. Like there's going to be a conflict. You feel me? There's going to be an obstacle. There's going to be something saying like, no, don't do this. And a lot of people fold when it comes to the obstacles, because they might take it as a sign. They might be like, oh, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this, because why is everything trying to stop me from doing this? They might take it as, oh, I just got to give up because I can do this, but I can do it later on. You feel me? I might, that's been a lot of people's excuses to me. I'm gonna do this at another time. You feel me? I'm not gonna do it right now. I do want to do it, but I just can't do it right now. You heard that before? So the thing about having no excuses is that when you really want to do something, when you really can already visualize it, you can see it in your mind's eye. When you can see it, when you can stand, you can look at your shoes and look up and look around and be in that exact situation. When you close your eyes, you can do that. Once you get to that point, excuses are not even going to be a thing. It's just like waking up and knowing you got to go to the bathroom like right now. If I wake up and I know I got to go to the bathroom like right now, I'm going to walk past every child you seen just pop in this video. I'm going to walk past all of them. I just got to go. I'll be right back though. You feel me? But if I didn't have to use the bathroom and I just woke up, but I know I needed to go in the bathroom, I might give them a hug or something on the way there. I might stop and talk to them on the way there. I might say, give them some type of greeting on the way there, or make a joke or something. You feel me? The thing about no excuses is that I can't really tell you what you're going to have an excuse for and what you're not going to have an excuse for. You are the person that's going to determine whether or not, it's not even about the excuse. You're the person that's going to determine whether or not you really want to do something or not. Because regardless of what you're trying to do, I don't care if you're trying to pick a frog up off the ground or if you're trying to lift a Tonka truck. I don't care if you're trying to lift the 18-wheeler. Everything, anything, no matter what you're trying to do, there's going to be an obstacle. If it's worth doing anything. If the result of what you're doing is worth something, if it's value in it, there are going to be obstacles. There are definitely going to be obstacles. And I will say this, that most of the time, most of the time, the more valuable what you're doing is, the bigger the obstacles. That's crazy. And you know it's true. The more valuable the result of what you're trying to do is, the bigger, the more challenging, the more frequent, the challenges and obstacles will be. I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you, man. I hate to be the bearer of exciting news. Get excited, but yeah, man. So we gotta basically utilize these three things to understand. First of all, how we are procrastinating, right? Because immediate action, that lets you know I'm procrastinating because I think about something. I'm like, that's a banging idea. And then I just sit down and eat a sandwich or something. I think of something and I'm like, yo, that would be fire if I did that. And then I go watch Law and Order on my phone in the bed. Nope. I'll get a good idea. I'll be like, yeah, man, we about to go. And I'll tell my friends about it. And they'll be like, yeah, that's fire. And we'll just go smoke 12 blunts in the backseat of an abandoned car in the alleyway somewhere. You see what I'm saying? So like, these are the examples. That was a freestyle. Like, I don't know where those examples came from, but get excited. You feel me? And the number one, right? I'm just gonna recap real quick, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Don't worry, get excited. So we gotta talk about the recap, and then I'm gonna tell you the solution and what you should do moving forward in order for you to apply these things in your business or in your life. Get excited. All right. So number one is take immediate action, man. Number two is to be prepared. You gotta be prepared. And number three is to have no excuses at all whatsoever. I'm not going to go into none of the three. I just explained them thoroughly. I believe you had enough, enough explanation on those things. Now, so the solution to your procrastination, right? Because that's how you eliminate it, right? That's how you destroy your procrastination. That's how you do all of that, right? But the actual solution to your procrastination, the actual solution to it, is going to be for you to apply what you just heard on this video. I'm not saying listen to it and be like, yeah, that's fire, and then go do whatever you already do. No, it's not what I'm telling you to do. What I'm telling you to do, what I recommend, I strongly recommend that you apply what you just heard. Like, you actually do it in real life. And when you do, your results will be magnificent, man. I'm Merch Life J, motivational, inspirational speaker for parentpreneurs across the globe. You already know. And I'll see y'all next time.